Hi, it's John. I'm back. Sorry for not putting a lot of video lately. I moved into my new home right now. I have my new kitchen. And the third thing I'm going to make for you guys is barbecue pork. Since I moved to Ottawa, I couldn't find any nice barbecue pork that I can buy. So I decided to make my own. Actually, I'm using my sister-in-law's recipe, and it makes a perfect barbecue pork. And today the ingredient is pork, and I use the pork butt. Here I have 2 pounds of pork butt, and you got to pick some pork butt with a little bit of fat on it. Otherwise, if you use lean meat, the barbecue pork will come out very dry. And you just trim off the fat where you eat it, right? So you don't intake a lot of fat, right? But you have to buy some fat, some pork with some fat on it. Just like this one, you can see a lot of like a marble fat on the pork. So for the marinade, I have 1 teaspoon of salt and 6 tablespoons of sugar. And also I have 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce and 3 tablespoons of light soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 2 tablespoons of hoisin sauce, and also 2 tablespoons of Chinese wine. And I need to mention this kind of special Chinese wine is called Mei Kui Lu. And it's not available in a lot of grocery store, but most of the time you will be able to find it in a Chinese grocery store. If you don't have this kind of Chinese cooking wine, don't worry. Use any Chinese cooking wine, 2 tablespoons. And this is a good Chinese wine for cooking meat, right? So whenever you cook meat, this is a good Chinese wine. See if you can find it in a local Chinese grocery store. And here I have 2 cloves of garlic, finely chopped, and 2 shallot, finely chopped. So here I've already mixed all this marinade in a bowl, right? So right now I'm going to put all this garlic, shallot, and I'm going to put in the marinade. In a Ziploc bag. And I'm going to put in this pork butt into a Ziploc bag. And just mix everything together. And then we'll just let this sit for about 6 to 8 hours. And minimum you have to marinate for 6 hours before you cook it. And then right now I'm going to let it sit and leave it in the refrigerator for about 8 hours. And then I'll come back later to show you how to cook it. Thank you. So I'll see you in about 8 hours. Hi, it's John. I'm back after 8 hours. So right now the pork butt has been marinated for about 8 hours. So I'm going to put it on a rack, on a baking tray. And at the bottom of the baking tray, I add about a few tablespoons of water so to maintain some moisture. And on the top here, I cover the pork with a tin foil. And for the toaster oven, I use a toaster oven. If you have a big oven, you can use a big oven. And I preheated the oven to about 400 degrees. So right now I'm going to put it into the toaster oven here. And I need to do it for cook it for about 40 minutes or until the internal temperature reach 160 degrees Celsius. On the side here, I have already prepared some honey syrup. What I used was 2 tablespoons of honey and added about 1 tablespoon of hot water to dilute it a little bit. And this is used later for basting of the pork to give it a glaze and also a little bit of sweetness to the outside of the pork. And just now I forgot to mention that for the pork butt, you got to cut it into about 1 inch thickness. Don't make it too thick, otherwise it will be a little bit difficult to cook. So right now I'll let the oven do the work, and I'll see you in about 40 minutes. Hi, it's John. I'm back here, and the internal temperature of the pork has reached 160 degrees. So right now I'm going to blast some of the honey on top of the pork, and I've already turned the heat to 450 degrees, and then use the broil function to broil the pork for say about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. Make sure you keep an eye on it so it won't really burn. It's okay if that the edge of the pork is burned a little bit, so this will add some sweetness of the honey on the pork. You have to do it on both sides, about 4 to 5 minutes on each side. For those barbecue pork you can find in the market, it's a little bit more reddish in color because a lot of time they put in some food coloring. Even those are food safe coloring, I don't want to use it because it's not good for you. So now I'm going to stick it back into the oven and keep an eye on it for 4 to 5 minutes on each side. And now you can see the outside of the pork has been brown, and some of the edges is burned a little bit. Just trim off the burnt part, and now it's a nice barbecue pork. It's ready to be served. Just let it rest for about 10 minutes and then slice it to the thickness that you prefer, and then it's good to serve it with white rice or any noodle dish. And this is good barbecue pork recipe. Please try it out, and I hope you like it, and I'll see you next time.